CG Thinker, welcome! Fluent Anniversary Build is available in beta version. You can already try it and you try it for a month. And yes, after 1 month, it's time to make a video about this huge update. But what's new in this anniversary build of Fluent? Drawing, Inset, Grid tool, Snap Grid, and obviously we will speak about the new bevel system and the normal repair tool, which allow us, yes, to work on curved surfaces. So, are you ready? Let's get started.
CG South, share our knowledge, grow together. Align the drawing with the view.
The drawing system in the orthographic view has been completely reworked. Now, if you work in orthographic view, your drawing is aligned with the view. And you will see it's very useful when you want to work with curved surface. I'm showing you. For example, rectangle. If you are in perspective, Fluent work as always. You can draw on your face. But now, the new thing is if you are in orthographic view, you can toggle with the 5 key on your keyboard. 5, 5, 5, 5. So I'm in orthographic view. Now if you draw, your drawing is aligned with your view. And obviously the grid, the snap grid, work with the same system. If you cut, right click, and you have your grid here. And if you change the view, right click again, right click, okay? So this system is very useful if you want to work with curved system. So I'm showing you with a cylinder. And as you can see, it's very easy now to work on curved surface. Just place your view in the right direction and make your drawing. A quick tip, you can use it to make some more organic shape, like for an alien artifact, why not? Just an example. Cut, shape, click, 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 V. Okay. Why not? Cut, shape, and yes, as you can see, you can make very strange mesh, but why not?
The grid manipulation.
The previous rework led me to improve the handling of grid. So, two things change with the grid manipulation. If you are in orthographic view, it's the best way to show to you and cut, right click. Now, we have only one button for scale. Before we have 2 buttons, plus and minus, but just one, and hold click and drag your cursor to change the scale of the grid. And it's the same for the resolution. Before we have 2 buttons, just now we have only one button. Just click and move your cursor. And yes, don't forget, because you will ask the question, if you want to back to the stick behavior of the grid with the face, just go to perspective and right click again. And as you can see, the grid stick on the face resolution. And yes, if you don't see in the previous version, now you can move the grid menu on your viewport. Just click on grid menu, hold click, and move your cursor. Like that, or like that. Okay?
The secret function.
Why I call it secret function? Just because this function is in any menu. To find it, you have to use the search bar of Blender. It's on the F3 key on Blender, F3, and you have a search bar. This search bar allows you to find any Blender function, and you don't need to search in interface or menu. For example, if you add cube, if you type add cube, you can find the add cube function of Blender. Now, if you search Fluent, you will find remove unused Boolean objects. This function will just clean your scene and remove unused Boolean object. For example, here I have a cylinder with a cut, and if I remove my cylinder, you can see the object used with the cut stay here. So just press F3 and search Fluent and use remove unused Boolean object. And ta-da! Your object has been removed. So if you want to clean your object, use this function. You can use this function if you make an autocomplete without duplication. For example, if you hold the control, you can read this information on the tooltip. Hold control to apply without duplication. So I hold control, click, and boom. I have my object with every modifier applied. So these Boolean objects become useless. So you can press F3. If I want to clean my scene, I call the function. Okay, so next point.
Inset improvements.
Now, the first edge improvement is the Inset tool. Now, the Inset tool can completely clean your inset faces and detect automatically the real corner to add bevel on each corner. I made an algorithm, and this algorithm can detect vertices which are real corner, and I add bevel on these specific vertices. I'm showing you. First, make something. Creation, rectangle, very basic shape. Like that. Okay. Make a cut. Alt F. Like that. Okay. Right click. Now I will make an inset. So press cut, tab to swap to edit mode, select your face, press I. I is a basic key in Blender to make an inset. Make your insets. Keep your face selected and press Shift I. Shift I will convert the selected faces into a Fluent object. And like that, for example. And now, if I go to first bevel, before you haven't first bevel, but now we have first bevel. And as you can see, we have two points, and you can adjust them. Profile when you want. Okay? Right click. And it's very fast and quick to explain, but it was edge work to make this work. So I hope you will like it and play with it.
The new grids.
This new version of Fluent comes with 9 new models of grids. Yes, 9 models of grids. So I will show you a few of them because I like them, and it's a good opportunity to show to you how to use this tool and how I improved the menu of the selection. Let's go. Make a cut for like that, for example, with this. To use the grid tool, you need to show the Boolean object, select your Boolean object and call grid. And hold the left click, and as you can see, you have a lot of grid. Now we have a lot of model. And for example, I will show delta. I like delta, it's very nice for sci-fi system. It's a Fluent grid, so you can adjust the wall size, the grid size, the position, and the thickness. Yes. So another grid. I will duplicate this, Shift D, X, and I select this object and this object, press Boolean, and next grid. I like Zeta. Zeta is a very nice, very nice grid. In fact, in 1 week, the community start to send to me a model of grid, and it was like a challenge. Yes, Rudy, can you make this grid? Can you make this grid? And wow, my brain warmed a lot, and I make a lot of grid. And when I finish, I think, okay, they are here. So I will make this grid in the next Fluent version. So, one more time. Another grid, a very nice grid is Sigma grid. Okay, maybe you think it's very ugly, but wait few seconds. It's because I disable few modifiers. You can activate bevel and subdivision. Boom. And you have this result. Is very nice. If you want to make few adjustments, it's very important. Please deactivate the subdivision and the bevel. So I deactivate subdivision and the bevel before to go to edit to adjust the grid size or the wall size like this, the solidify like this, or the position. And after and just after, you can reactivate this modifier like that. This grid is very nice. If you ask why you need to deactivate these two modifiers before to make edition of the grid, it's just because we have a lot of vertices with grid. So you will just crash your Blender. So I will let you explore the new grid, but it's very nice and you will make your model with a lot of detail.
The outer bevel.
Now, the two most important new features in Fluent. And we start with the new bevel system. You can adjust the outer bevel of each cut. I'm showing you, you will understand. I make a cube, for example, and it's the good opportunity to review what is the bevel system in Fluent. So the first bevel. The first bevel is the bevel on your drawing, okay? The second bevel is a bevel on your mesh, wall mesh is beveled, okay? And you can change the profile of it. And now we have outer bevel. Outer bevel is another bevel on top of the second bevel, okay? So in Fluent you have 3 layers of bevel. This is my base mesh. Now make a cut. Right click, 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 like that. Okay, and if you go to outer bevel, you can adjust the outer bevel of your cut. Another example here. Press F, cut, make your cut, and adjust the outer bevel. Okay, it's nice. So obviously this feature works with the slice. The slice, press F, slice, right click, and why not here, like that, outer bevel. Array, for example. Boom. As you can see now, you have no limit. You can make a lot of cut and a lot of detail in every scale. So just an example about the scale possibility of this new feature. Here, cut, right click, sling here, outer bevel for a large. Okay, we have a good and interesting case. You can see overlapping in this case. So just use the BK and it's fixed. BK activate or not the loop slide option of bevel, and this option manage the outside bevel with different algorithm, but you can choose the best result for each case. Okay, and up I continue, boom, right click and make your cut. In this case the outer bevel is too large because the algorithm reuse the last bevel size. So go to outer bevel and reduce it like that. Right click. Okay. Last things about this new bevel system. This system works with multicut. With the multicut, select first object, select second object, press F and use slice. For example, right click on the face to display the grid, and I will press X and X to replace the grid on this edge. And now with the resolution like that, click, click, and you will see the outer bevel works for all objects. It's very, very nice. This new feature unlocks a lot of possibilities and always non-destructive. It's always non-destructive and you can edit them when you want. Enjoy!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Normal Reaper.
It's time to speak about the Normal Repair tool. This tool allows us to work on curved surface because it will repair the artifact of the cut on curved surface. So you can say goodbye to only work with the cube. You will say welcome to cylinder, for example. And how it works, I'm showing you with a simple example. First, make a cylinder. In front view, in orthographic view, okay, F cut, circle. And yes, it's completely normal. We have artifact after a cut on curved surface. Now we can repair them. Just one thing, you need to know one thing. This is a repair tool when you finished your model. So it's one of the last steps in your workflow. Press F and click on Normal Repair. First step, because each step is on the screen, you can easily follow what you need to do. First step is merge near vertices, because few times you have vertices which make overlapping. So you need to merge them, and you just move your cursor to adjust the distance of the merging. Okay? So, for example, in my case, I don't need them, but why not here? Okay. And right click to validate this first step. Second step is select the normal source. So, in my case, the object with the good normals is the cylinder. So, I click on the cylinder. And now I just need to select the faces that need to be repaired. So, in my case, I like to use the circle selected tool. So I press C and just click, and like a painting tool, and press enter. Boom. And right click to kit. As you can see, everything is good. No artifact. And very easy to use. 3 clicks to make your fixing. Because it's a Fluent tool, you can back before the normal repair. Just select your object, press F and hold the Shift key when you click on normal repair tool. And boom! As you can see, you back with the Fluent object with modifier. You can edit it, you can change the second bevel size, for example, like that. You can change the radius of your cut. Why not? Okay. And recall the normal repair. It's a good opportunity to try it again. Select your object, normal repair, merge if you need. In my case, I don't need to merge. Click, select the normal source, the cylinder, and select the face that needs to be repaired. And press enter. Right click to kit, and your mesh is okay. Very easy. And I will show to you some example I made during the development of this tool. And this is a very important tool because now we can make what you want on cylinder, on flat surface. The sci-fi design will be very easy. It's a big update, so please try it and report bugs if you find them. I add link in the description to the Discord to report bugs. More report I have, and faster I can fix the beta version and finish this official version and stable version of Fluent anniversary build, and spend more time in video tutorial, because yes, I know you want more video tutorial and I want to make them, but I need to stop the development of Fluent during the recording of video. So please help us report bugs, and yes, see you soon, very soon. Bye.
CG South, share our knowledge, grow together.